When kids are eating a lot of sweets, I go back to what we know about biological mechanisms, because what we know from the literature is that children are driven to seek out sweets. They will actually look for sweets until their growth plates are fused and they have past puberty. And there was an excellent study looking at that and showing that children who had not gotten to that point yet, nothing was too sweet. They would just keep adding sugar until they could add no more. Whereas when children had reached their growth plate status, they only wanted about the sweetness of a soda. And so this is a biological mechanism. The kids are going to look for high density carbohydrate, high density foods that are giving them a quick energy boost. But if we are serving those things alongside other foods and we're not making them restricted, kids can learn to manage that. The restriction is what we find from the research that really makes kids want those things more. I feel like that's a tough one because getting kids to eat healthy food is not my goal. My goal is letting kids have opportunities to see food, and variety is health for children. And so if they're eating a good variety of foods, then their body's getting what it needs to grow. And that's what I'm concerned with, is that they are getting what they need. Because we know that, when children are eating from all the food groups and getting those needs met nutritionally, they're going to grow into the body that they need. I hope people learn that there's a different way to feed children that's not so fraught with battles at the dinner table. I hope parents will see that we can let children eat in ways that is good for their autonomy and their long-term development around food, because that trusting relationship with food and with their body is really important for their lifelong just health. And so when parents can let go of some of that control and give it back to their children can establish a good relationship with food and feel good about it so that they can learn to like foods over time. I think parents are always looking for answers. Being a parent is no laughing matter. It's a really hard job, and I know that as a parent of 3. And so we're always looking for good information and to find out better ways to do things. I really like the Maya Angelou quote, do better when you know better, because we're doing the best we can, but sometimes we don't have all the information we need. And so this is sometimes really new information for parents, and what I'm talking about, but it can make your life a lot easier, and it can lead to much happier meal times, which is, I think, what a lot of parents are looking for.